In a recent and quite shocking interview, Gene Deal dropped a bombshell statement, claiming that Tupac Shakur was actually white. This revelation has left fans and followers of the late rapper baffled, as it contradicts everything known about Tupac's background and heritage. Gene went on to describe how this was one of the industry's best-kept secrets, suggesting that Tupac's true identity was hidden from the public for reasons unknown. He claimed that only a select few were aware of this, and it was a topic that was rarely, if ever, discussed openly. In the same interview where Gene Deal made the shocking claim about Tupac Shakur's racial identity, he took the story even further by introducing a theory that is nothing short of science fiction. Gene suggested that the Tupac we knew was not the original person, but rather a clone of a white man. He described a clandestine operation involving advanced technology and powerful individuals within the entertainment industry aimed at creating a version of Tupac that fit a specific narrative and image. According to Gene, this was all part of a larger scheme to manipulate the public and control the narrative within the hip-hop community. The reasoning behind such an elaborate and secretive operation, as explained by Gene, was to capitalize on the growing popularity of hip-hop and use Tupac as a tool to influence and shape the culture. He suggested that those in power saw the potential in having a figure like Tupac with his charisma and talent, but wanted to ensure they had complete control over him and the message he conveyed. While this theory is outlandish and lacks verifiable evidence, it adds an intriguing and bizarre chapter to the already complex story of Tupac Shakur's life and legacy. Gene's willingness to share such a controversial and fantastical story has certainly left many questioning what to believe and wondering about the hidden truths of the entertainment industry. Gene Deal, in his explosive interview, wove a complex narrative, intertwining the stories of Tupac Shakur, Ice Cube, Gucci Mane, and Jamie Foxx, suggesting they were all subjected to a secretive cloning process by powerful figures in the entertainment industry. He painted a picture of an elaborate scheme aimed at controlling these influential celebrities and manipulating their public personas to fit a particular narrative. According to Gene, this was a calculated move, executed with precision and secrecy, to maintain a grip on the industry and its most prominent figures. When Gucci Mane emerged from prison, the noticeable change in his appearance and demeanor sparked widespread speculation and rumors of cloning, a theory that Gene's revelation seemed to support. Similarly, Jamie Foxx's altered appearance during a social media update post-hospitalization added fuel to the fire, with fans and conspiracy theorists alike questioning the authenticity of his identity. Gene suggested that these instances were not isolated events, but rather part of a larger pattern, drawing parallels to the alleged cloning of Tupac Shakur. He highlighted Ice Cube's bold move to expose industry gatekeepers on social media, suggesting that this act of defiance made him a target for the cloning process, aiming to replace him with a more compliant version. Gene's claims, while sensational and lacking verifiable evidence, have stirred up a storm of discussions and debates, challenging the public's perception of these celebrities and the entertainment industry as a whole. The intertwining of these high-profile examples serves to bolster Gene's narrative, creating a web of intrigue and speculation that leaves many questioning the reality they thought they knew. Whether or not these claims hold any truth, Gene's interview has undoubtedly added a new layer of complexity to the ongoing conversation about manipulation, control, and the hidden truths of the celebrity world. Gene, in his relentless pursuit to unveil the hidden truths of the entertainment industry, made an even more astonishing claim, stating that Tupac was cloned at the tender age of 2 years old. He revealed that his original self was of Caucasian descent, predominantly European, mixed with Native American heritage. To substantiate his extraordinary claim, Gene asserted that he had seen Tupac Shakur's original birth certificate, which allegedly listed his race as white. He claimed to have photographic evidence of this document, stored securely on his jailbroken iPhone 5. Gene emphasized that this tangible proof was his trump card, ready to be revealed to the world when the time was right. While the authenticity of Gene's claims and the existence of such evidence remain unverified, his story has added yet another layer of mystery and intrigue to the already complex narrative surrounding cloning and manipulation in the entertainment industry. Despite the boldness of Gene Deal's claims, it's crucial to highlight that he has yet to provide the photographic evidence he mentioned, keeping the photos of Tupac's alleged original birth certificate and his own story of being cloned at 2 years old on his cracked, jailbroken iPhone 5. As a result, all of his statements remain in the realm of allegations, with no concrete proof to back them up. However, some can't help but notice a few coincidences that seem to line up with his narrative, adding a layer of intrigue to the story. These coincidences have sparked discussions and debates, with some individuals digging deeper to find any semblance of truth in Gene's claims, while others remain skeptical. On the flip side, Gene has faced a significant amount of backlash and criticism for his controversial statements. Many have taken to social media and other platforms to express their disbelief and disdain for what they perceive as outlandish and baseless claims. Accusations of seeking attention and attempting to tarnish the legacy of beloved figures like Tupac have been thrown at Gene, with some demanding proof or a retraction of his statements. The controversy has put Gene in a precarious position, with his credibility on the line and the public divided on whether to believe or dismiss his extraordinary cautionary tale of cloning and hidden truths in the entertainment industry. Twitter has been ablaze with reactions to Gene Deal's controversial claims, with a significant portion of the online community roasting him for what they perceive as outrageous and unfounded statements. Gene really out here talking about cloning and Tupac being white? Man, someone needs to check if he's okay, one user tweeted, expressing disbelief and concern. Another user chimed in, cloned at 2 years old and has Tupac's real birth certificate on an iPhone 5. Gene, this ain't it, Chief. The tweets reflect a mixture of mockery, disbelief, and concern as people struggle to take Gene's claims seriously. The internet, being the wild and unpredictable space that it is, has turned Gene's story into a subject of memes and jokes, with users creating humorous content poking fun at the situation. On the other side of the spectrum, there are those who are standing by Gene, defending his reputation and highlighting his history and experience in the industry. Say what you want about Gene, but the man's an OG. He's seen things we can't even imagine. Don't be so quick to dismiss him, a supportive tweet read. Another user stated, people laughing at Gene, but he's been in the game for decades. He knows the industry inside out. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some truth to what he's saying. These tweets showcase a sense of loyalty and belief in Gene's credibility, with supporters urging others to consider his experience and knowledge before jumping to conclusions. The Twitter community is clearly divided, with the conversation around Gene's claims sparking debates, jokes, and everything in between. Gene Deal has long been considered an OG in the entertainment industry, particularly within the realms of hip-hop and security. His reputation as a bodyguard for some of the biggest names in the business, including Sean Diddy Combs, has solidified his status as a key player and insider. Gene has witnessed firsthand the highs and lows of the industry, the glitz and glamour as well as the dark and shady corners. His extensive experience and the relationships he's built over the years have granted him a unique perspective on the inner workings of the entertainment world, making his words carry weight for many. This background and status are precisely why a portion of the public and his followers are advocating for him, even in the face of his controversial and outlandish claims. They argue that a man with Gene's experience and knowledge wouldn't just make up stories for attention, he must be speaking from a place of truth. Gene's been in the game longer than some of these critics have been alive. He knows what he's talking about, one supporter tweeted. Another added, people quick to laugh, but Gene's seen the industry from the inside. He's got stories that would make your head spin. I'm not saying I believe everything he says, but I'm not dismissing him either. These tweets and comments reflect a sense of respect and credibility that Gene has earned over the years, making some people more inclined to give his claims a second thought and consider the possibility that there might be more to the story than meets the eye. All right, folks, we've delved deep into Gene Deal's shocking revelations, and now we want to turn the conversation over to you. Given Gene's status as an OG in the industry and his first-hand experiences, do you think there could be any truth to his claim that Tupac Shakur was actually white? He's laid it all out, stating that he's seen the original birth certificate and even has photographic evidence on his old, cracked iPhone 5. It's a wild story, and it's stirred up quite the storm online. So, what's your take on this? Do you believe Gene's claims, or do you think this is all just a sensational story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to hear what you have to say on this controversial topic.